So, Morel, I'll start with what you do here at Game Rangers International. What exactly are your responsibilities? What's your title?
Okay, so here I'm sort of like the research assistant.
Okay.
So that focuses on collecting data.
All right.
Yeah, so we have the head of research who's based at the other facility in Kafue Release facility. So that's the head of research, and then here I'm sort of like a contact point. So I collect information pertaining elephants and the research that we do, which is a behavioral observation study, which focuses on observing the elephant's behavior, which in the long run might help us both on the elephant's welfare and also for our well-being. Probably maybe even help in trying to mitigate human-elephant conflict, I hope. Yes, but I also help out with volunteering supervising, and I also help out with anything that is needed on camp. Yes, so that is sort of like a summary of most of the stuff that I do and focus on here.
Okay. So getting a bit into your background, you were at Mulungushi University?
Yes.
What did you study there?
So I went to Mulungushi University in 2012, and I studied environmental studies.
Okay.
Yes. Environmental studies is sort of like a broad degree. It has a lot of aspects of environmental categories that you can think of.
Okay.
So it can include some law in it, environmental law, can include some environmental economics, the sociological aspect of the community and how it relates to the environment, and things, wildlife, water, everything that you can think of in the environment.
Okay.
Yeah. So in first year, you usually learn the basic parts of the environment and the four categories of the environment, which kind of like opens your mind to seeing there's a lot of things that I didn't realize that sort of connect to the environment.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I did and studied for 4 years up to 2016.
Okay.
Yes.
Why did you pick a career in the environmental sector? Why not accountancy? Why not economics? Why not nursing? Why not medicine?
Okay.
Why a career in the environmental sector?
I think I'll go back to probably connecting also to my family. I wasn't sure, to be honest, what I wanted to do after I finished my grade 12.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think my parents knew this before I did. I've always loved wildlife, and I've always liked everything from an insect to the largest thing you could think of are always intriguing to me. Yeah. So even the part of the research that I do, the biodiversity study, how you sort of connect every organism together. Yeah. I sort of had that in me back then, maybe when I was in school, but I didn't realize it yet.
Okay.
So by the time I picked the course that I wanted, I just wanted something maybe in those lines, but I wasn't sure. It could have been agriculture, it could have been anything in those lines. So when I picked environmental studies, my dad was like, that's a good course. But he knew what I was getting myself into, but he didn't tell me.
Okay.
So the first class that I had in environmental studies, I remember I called my dad and I told him, I love this course. I think I picked the right course, because he told me, go to school and after first few classes you can easily change to another course. But my first class there, I was like, I am sticking to this course because this is the course I've been waiting for.
Okay.
Yeah. So from the first class is when I realized and put all the dots together that this is what I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I think forged ahead with environmental studies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we look at the environmental sector, it's really a new sector, and very little is known about it in Zambia. So it's hard to get jobs in that sector. So maybe you could walk us through your experiences from the time you graduated at Mulungushi University to you getting a job here at Game Rangers International, specifically here at the Elephant Orphanage.
Okay. When I completed school in 2016 at Mulungushi University, you know, when you have all that passion and you're inspired and you're like, I want to get a job and it should be the best job, and you're at home, and right even before your degree or your certificate comes out, you start applying using your transcript. And I remember I applied to a lot of organizations, and even the government. I applied so many places, and I wasn't called for interviews. I wasn't even called even for anything, you know. I wasn't called for anything at all. And I kept doing that for almost 2 years. Yeah. And I heard about
So you
this.
were on a job hunt
I was
for 2 years.
For 2 years.
2 solid years.
2 solid years.
Okay.
Yeah. So I heard about this place, and I was called here by the director of wildlife rescue. Yeah. And I was called here, and I didn't know it was going to be an interview. She just said, just come and we'll have a chat. I didn't realize, because that was my first interview and I had no experience. So when I came here and they talked to me and asked me some questions and all that, and that was it.
Okay.
I didn't know what was going to come after that. And then they called me in, would you be interested in volunteering? I was like, whether it's volunteering or internship, I'm going to grab it. Yeah. So I came here and I volunteered for 1 month.
Okay.
Yes, for about a month. And after volunteering, I was down at the other facility, which focused on more on research, again collecting behavioral study and making up, coming up with projects that assist the facility and different things like that. And after that was it. I went back home.
Okay.
And in my mind, I thought, oh, maybe it might be something, but you know, like they said, volunteering for a month. So after that, I went back home, and I think a month later, after I had already given up, well, that was it. At least I can add the 1 month to my CV, you know? Yeah, which I did. And I kept applying and things like that, and I was called back.
Okay.
Yeah, a month later, I was called back, and they told me, would you be interested to help out with a volunteer supervisor? Because our volunteer supervisor right now has felt sort of like a family emergency, and they need to go out and you can't get someone really quickly. Could you come in? And I was like, another opportunity, let me rush for this. So I went, and that's how I was called in. And ever since then, I was relocated here and I started working, and yeah, that's when I got the job.
Okay.
Yes.
Happy time, I'm sure, right?
Happy time, definitely. You know, after waiting for a very long time, you sort of now start to see that there's probably a reason for everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm grateful. Maybe the patience paid off, even though, you know, at times in those 2 years you're like, why?
Exactly.
You know, and things like that. And then you're like, oh, maybe it's worthwhile. Yeah.
Okay. So now you've been with Game Rangers International and Elephant Orphanage for some time. What has it been like working here?
I love working here. I think I keep telling my boss Liz most of the times that I love my job. I definitely love every section of it, and since I came, I have learned so much.
Okay.
And there are a lot of categories to conservation that I feel like not a lot of people realize, and it sort of brings perspective into a lot of things. There are a lot of categories of it that come together that you thought, oh, when I go into conservation, it's only going to be animals or grass or trees or insects or anything. But you know, you have to also include the education aspect of it. You also have to include the financial aspect of it, the how that organisms affects the other organism, the non-living organisms and how they affect that living organism and everything like that. So it brought into perspective a lot of things, and I'm like, okay, this is very broad, and it connects everything together in the long run. So I did learn a lot of skills that I didn't even know about when I was in school. Yeah, I thought I would use everything at school. Of course I did, but I learned so much more.
Okay.
Yeah, especially from my bosses, and I'm very thankful they had the faith in me to even teach me all those things. Yeah. So no, it has been amazing, and I've been with Game Rangers International for a year now.
Okay. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
So I will now give you an opportunity to encourage someone out there that has just finished their studies and is embarking on a job hunt. Some have probably been job hunting for a year and they're giving up.
Maybe even 3 years.
Yes,
more
maybe
than
even
me.
3-4 years, true.
Yeah.
And they're giving up, saying, maybe I chose the wrong career. I shouldn't have done something related to conservation or the environment. What advice would you give them?
My advice would be, I was there, and I know maybe some of you out there are probably job hunting for even more than 2 years. Yeah. Finding a job in conservation, I do understand how hard it is, because not everyone, especially in Zambia, sees the value in conservation. So I would encourage them never to give up, and when they find that job that they really love to do, they should hold on to it. And they should also consider that they should put their whole into the job that they have. So I think that just the baseline is never to give up, because opportunities will always come up. It might be sooner, it might be later, and you might feel like this it might never show up, but it will. Yeah, somewhere along the lines it will.
Okay.
Yeah, so never give up, just keep forging on, and if there's something that you can do without waiting for someone to employ you, do it.
Okay.
Because time is precious.
Very true.
In those 2 years, after I learned all these things, I started to realize, part of me maybe might have wasted the 2 years. I would have done a lot of things. Maybe I could have started up an educational center in my own community about, the environment and things like that. If you have ideas and you're just waiting for a platform, if you need to volunteer, just volunteer. If you need to just help out with anything, even if it's just for a day, or even if it's just for a month or a week, it does help, and it does give you the knowledge to have a step further.
Okay.
Yeah, so never give up is the best life. Yeah.
Thank you for that closing bit of motivation. Thanks for the time.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And for the viewers, thank you for joining us, and let's join Innocent as he talks to one of the other members of staff at Game Rangers International.
Thank you very much, Timothy. Here at Game Rangers International, I am with Madam Esther. Madam Esther. Okay, welcome to this segment of our interview.
Thank you.
Usebenza kuno ni vinyama ni vantu makhalidwe ali bwanji, simuchitamanta kuti ayi chielefanti chingakugwire olo bwanji?
Koma sinchitamanta chifukwa chakuti ndikonda maningi nyama.
Okay. Vantu kunyumba sivachitamanta mukapita kunchito ati ayi mwina kakari kotera ona amayi olo bwanji?
Iyayi sivangachite sivankhala mamanta na veve chifukwa chakuti chilimunga na veve vakonda nyama mwe.
Ni banja yokonda vinyama. Okay, chokondweresa.
Then chinango chamene nikondweramo kukhala pali place na vinyama. Ndi mwamene niphunzirako vana ku skulu nakankhalidwe kamene kavuta kamulusaka. Ndi mwamene nitandiziriwa mwamene kupeza chakudya zinitiyese vana vaende ku skulu. Ampeni kamba nina vana 4 wonse ava vasungiwa chifukwa cha Game Rangers International. Vaenda ku skulu, vaviri ni va grade 11 apa vaenda mu grade 4.
Okay.
Mmoja naemba grade 7.
Okay.
Yeah. Ka last born kaenda middle.
Okay.
Yeah. So my payment yonse yachoka
kunkulu.
Yeah.
Okay. So vakatsiriza skulu vana mfuna vakagwire ntchito sotano. Mwina mfuna vakagwire ko ntchito kuno samalira vinyama.
Ngani mwamuna we last born eve koneka mwanga nayamba na kuyamba.
Okay.
Yeah, akumbwira maningi. Ndinenza nkhala ranger.
Yeah, icho kondweretsa.
Zankhala ranger. Yeah, so mwana wanga zankhala ranger.
Okay.
Musunga banyama.
Okay. Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
Thank you, viewers, for joining us on this exciting journey with Game Rangers International. Hope you had a wonderful time on reviewing the secret life of elephants. Make sure you join us on our next episode.